While modern forests are composed of angiosperms with perhaps some conifers, the oldest forests possessed a greater diversity in plant groups, including the lycopsids, relatives of the club mosses alive today, tree ferns, and then primitive plants, which have been referred to as progymnosperms and seed ferns. These are often grouped together tenuously because very often complete fossils, which include wood, fruiting structures, and leaves, are not necessarily known together. And the association of these groups and how they are classified can be debated. But this group of seed ferns, which have fern-like or frond-like leaves, but which produce seeds, was a dominant group of plants beginning in the Devonian going into the Carboniferous, and then lasting throughout the Mesozoic, and in one case perhaps even into the Eocene. Some of these are known only from northern continents, others from southern continents. In fact, some of these plants, such as Glossopteris, provided evidence that the southern continents were once joined in the supercontinent Gondwana, because the same group of plants could only be found in South America, Africa, Antarctica, Australia, but then also India and Madagascar. All of these possessed similar plant faunas because they were all joined. And in the 1920s, this was actually one of the first pieces of evidence suggesting that. Studies of these fossils can be interesting because, for example, in the Carboniferous through early Permian, the southern continents possessed glaciers which receded, and one can study the change in ecosystem structure. But very often the relationships between these plant groups is debated, and with some being more closely related potentially to angiosperms, some to gymnosperms, some ancestral potentially to both. This is a paraphyletic grouping of plants.